Throughout the world, sport often defines a region. In some cases, it defines an entire continent. In the US, more than 100,000 kids play football every year. Around 9,000 of those athletes will play in college, and less than 2% have a chance of being drafted into the National Football League. To many who play the sport, the dream seems impossible. But for 5 foreigners, a chance may be all they need.
I always say that luck is where determination meets opportunity. It's like a second chance, I would say.
I'll chase this dream until the wheels fall off. I won't stop.
It's a dream since I was a child.
If I could make it, it would change my life and my family's life forever.
The NFL has set its sights on expanding across the globe. As part of that initiative, the league developed a program to help identify talented foreign athletes whose skill and athleticism could transfer to American football.
It's an international program that gives opportunities for pathways to the NFL for guys that didn't grow up in the US system. The game has to globalize, it has to become an international game. They're good athletes, they deserve an opportunity to be seen.
After evaluating talent from all across the world, the scouts settled on 5 foreign prospects. Moritz Böhringer, a German receiver who was drafted by the Vikings 2 years ago and was cut the following season, is back in hopes of making the most of his opportunity.
I definitely see it as a good opportunity. It's like a second chance, I would say.
Christopher EZEALA from Germany and Tigi Sanko from the United Kingdom, 2 athletic skill players who have excelled in amateur football leagues across Europe, but have yet to show they can succeed at the highest level.
For me, football is not just a sport. I have to do it.
I feel like I finally got everything I've been working for my whole life.
And finally, professional rugby stars Jordan Mailata of Australia and Christian Scotland Williamson of the United Kingdom, who have proven their athletic potential in rugby, but have yet to take a snap of American football.
The odds are stacked so heavily against me, I almost think they're in my favor because no one really expects anything from me.
It would change my life and my family's life forever.
Everybody in here has a life story. You already have a story to tell. Perfection is a myth. What gives you energy? What gives you motivation? That energy ought to be with you on a constant basis. That motivation should be with you every single day. What type of man you going to be? What type of player are you going to be? It's a choice.
The schedule, the worst days are Monday and Friday. Because Monday and Fridays we have a triple day. That means we wake up, we got combat movement. After that, we're going to the gym, have a lift session. Oh my God. Then we got lunch. And after lunch, we're hitting the classroom, then we're hitting the field.
Right now, we're going through the process of learning how to learn. Create scenarios that they will be in. So they just get opportunities to see what this is like, this life they're gonna live for the next 2 years, and how they adapt to it. That's what this process is, like getting them ready for that.
You guys are excused. You're good.
Over the course of 3 months, the international prospects will spend their time learning the game of football from the ground up. 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, in the hopes of making an NFL roster.
Yeah, the whole campus is so nice. Like everything that they have, from rehabilitation to cold tubs to, they've been recommending food like Brussels sprouts. I've never had Brussels sprouts before, but they told me to eat it and I tried it and it was actually pretty good.
The people here, the facility here, for example, the Normatec, what we're using, we don't have that in Germany. hyperbaric chamber. Never heard of it before. We have a lot of other things like NFL mindset, where they help us, my thoughts in my head, my mindset.
Hearing yourself breathe can be relaxing for the brain.
For me, I never played like really pro, and it's just a different type of pressure to deal with.
Good, now nice and easy, now go.
That's why I said the sport here is so big. You got people who know what they're doing.
Good job.
It's surprising how much of the basics that everyone has to go through. It just makes you understand that, you know, we all progress together as one, as a unit.
My knowledge on the NFL is very limited. I've only watched a few games and highlights.
What position would you see yourself possibly playing?
I'm open to anything, but I guess because I've been watching left tackle a lot, I kind of want to learn it. One of the coaches asked me, do I know anyone? Do I watch anyone in particular? And I said, only Michael Olak because of the blind side.
We're going to teach you how to get down in a stance and a start, verbiage.
I've never heard that word verbiage before. It's like going into it blindfolded.
It's the first time putting on a helmet.
Uh-oh.
You don't know what you're seeing, what you're hearing.
How's that feel right there?
Honestly, I don't know how it's supposed
to well, I mean, it
feels nice, but...
Everything's new. It's a big mystery.
All right.
Okay.
You're all set and ready to go.
Now you're doing a good job with your movements. I mean, you have really come a long way since we've been here. You feel pretty good about it?
Yeah, Coach.
Can you see, and one of the things that I'd like for you to do as well is visualize the position that you want yourself in. I mean, right now, so that when we get out on the field, it's just carryover.
Being chosen or spotted is the first step that gets you opportunity. You never really believe how good you are until there are certain pivotal moments in your life or your career. So what am I prepared to do to make that dream a reality?
There you go.
If someone is able to do it, why can't you do it as well? Like, we're just humans. And that's why I'm not giving up, and that's why I want to grind and see how far I can get.
5 strangers set to compete for 4 roster spots. The next 3 months will reveal who has what it takes to achieve their dream and who will go home empty-handed.
This isn't going to be an easy journey. This is going to be very difficult, and there'll be times when I'll feel like my back's against the wall, and it's how I overcome those feelings, overcome those obstacles, and ultimately find out more about myself.